So 2020, it is a new decade. Like, how? I feel like so much is gonna happen in the next decade. I'm 21 now, and so I'm gonna be 31. I'm gonna be married, the house. There's gonna be so many changes in the next decade, but I feel like what I've done over the past decade has really set me up and gotten me to this point where I'm just really happy within myself. I've done a lot of self-development, a lot of self-growth, learned a lot about myself, and I am so ready to start this year and just go for it full force and get it done. And I'm so happy to be sharing that all with you guys, and I hope you can learn something from what I am talking about. So without further ado, let's hit 2020 and let's hit our 2020 New Year's goals. Hey everyone, my name's Sarah and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and today's video is going to be about New Year's resolutions. So I'm going to be talking through how I come up with my resolutions and what my resolutions are. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss any of my videos, and I hope you really enjoyed this video. So I've got my resolutions written down on a list here. I kind of look at them as goals rather than resolutions. So instead of having things that I want to change, I kind of have things that I want to achieve. So this has kind of shifted from what I had done in the past. Like I had all these resolutions about, you know, kind of lifestyle changes I wanted to make. And I feel like because of that, I have progressed so much through doing that. But this year, I'm more focusing on goals and things I want to achieve, things that are kind of more concrete versus sort of lifestyle changes. But in saying that, I do have a couple of more lifestyle kind of everyday things thrown in there. But my main ones are sort of like really big goals. I hope that really makes sense because that was kind of confusing even to me. And I also just wanted to do a little bit of a disclaimer before we get into the video. These are just my personal goals. Yours can be completely different. Definitely do not have to, you know, take what I'm saying at all. Like, this is honestly just me sharing what I'm doing because I want to share my personal life with you guys and sort of show you what I'm going to be working towards throughout the year, so that we can grow together and I can share my experience and how I'm going with my goals. And if there's anything that I'm talking about that you might you know, take advice from, that's great. Like, I would love for what I'm saying to be able to help other people as well. But yeah, I just wanted to say that before I got into the video. Anyway, so my New Year's goals and resolutions. So I kind of start off by looking at different categories in my life that I want to make progress in. So my categories I have are health, business, university, and money. So they're the 4 goals that I'll be focusing on. And I kind of throughout the month of December, usually in the last 2 weeks, I start just writing down things that I want to achieve, or I think I might want to achieve, and things like that. And then over that time between writing that list, I sort of think about things a bit more, and if there's, say, something that comes up in my life where I'm like, whoa, I actually don't like that I'm doing this, I will then add it to my resolutions and sort of slowly work through my list like that. So I usually do it in December. And so today I'm going to show you what my goals are. So under health, I have move my body every day. So this is something that I really want to focus on because at the moment I'm not going to the gym and I'm just sort of walking, and I am, you know, on my feet for 5 hours a day, but I'm not doing that like high intense, getting my heart rate up and doing any strength training or anything like that. So I just wrote down to move my body every day, and that has changed a bit from the past. I used to go to the gym 4 times a week or something like that, but I now just want to focus on if I'm working, that's moving my body, but if I'm just having a day at home editing or filming, I'm sort of just sitting a lot. So on those days I definitely want to be moving my body. The second thing is continue a healthy sleep routine. So I feel like I'm in a really good routine with my sleep at the moment. I've definitely adjusted it a lot. I used to go to bed much later and wake up a lot later, but since moving to Brisbane and my boyfriend wakes up really early and goes to bed quite early as well, I've sort of adjusted my sleep routine there. So I've just got down just to continue with that because it's something that I've really been enjoying, just being like waking up at a reasonable time. The next thing is increase variety in meals. So I eat a lot of the same foods. It's something that I've always done. I just don't really like eating a lot of different things. Something I want to focus on is increasing variety in the meals. Another thing is reducing inappropriate screen time. So what I mean by inappropriate is because I'm going to be focusing on Instagram and YouTube quite a lot in this coming year. That's sort of like work time, and that is classified as screen time. But inappropriate would be like watching Netflix and just like mindlessly scrolling on Instagram, where I really don't need to be, or TikTok. I've kind of been watching a lot of TikToks lately. It's a bit of a problem. So I kind of want to focus on reducing those things where I'm just sort of, just mindlessly scrolling. Another thing is clear my skin. So I feel like my face is pretty clear. I've kind of got that under control, but I'm really bad at popping my pimples, especially on my like arms and chest. And like my back as well, it gets really bad. I kind of just like sit there and will just like squeeze all the little blackheads, and it's creating a lot of scarring. So something I want to focus on in the new year is just not touching my skin and not popping my pimples, and hopefully that will clear up a lot of my acne. So that is everything related to health. I didn't want to put in a weight as one of my goals because of my past experience with my eating disorder, which I'm yet to still make a video about. I just wanted to focus on moving my body and increasing variety in my meals and variety in foods, just really to focus on my nutrition and my exercise rather than focusing on a goal weight. Ideally, I would still like to lose another 5 kilos, but at this point in time, I'm not putting any pressure on myself to do so, and I just really want to focus on becoming healthy rather than fitting into a certain weight. So that's just what I wanted to say about that. So the next category is business. This is in relation to my YouTube and Instagram. So I just have a couple of like number goals that I want to reach. So my estimated subscribers for next year is about 2,500. That's how much my projection is meant to grow. And so what I did with that is I doubled it to 5,000. So I'm hoping to get 5,000 subscribers by the end of next year. So the next one is with Instagram. I kind of have like this 5,000 or like the number 5 as quite a lot of my goals. As I just said, 5 kilograms. 5,000 YouTube. I also want to do 5,000 Instagram followers. I don't know why the number 5 is just appearing everywhere. It's just sort of the number that I am working with actually a couple of my goals. So I want to get 5,000 Instagram followers, and I feel like that's the kind of roundabout the benchmark to start working with brands. I did actually do this a bit last year on my other Instagram, which I've since had to restart just for other reasons. I had about 3,500 on there, and I was working with quite a few brands, so I feel like getting back up to 5,000 would be a really good goal to achieve. And then the other goal I have within business is to as I was saying, work with brands. So I want to start working with brands again. My dream brands are Glassons, Sabo Skirt, and Cotton On. They're the ones that I would, love to work with. That would just be an amazing goal to achieve. Next is university. So with my placement, I have one more placement to complete, which I didn't complete this year, and that is in the hospital, so that will be 10 weeks. So I just wrote down to complete that placement, and then along with that is to prepare properly for the placement and then finish my degree. So that's my university goals. The last one is money. So again, with the 5,000, I want to have $5,000 in my bank account. So I'm definitely nowhere near that at the moment. I've got a lot of hard work to do to get there. And so I've just got a goal like that, just to have something to work towards, because I feel like I'm not very good with my money. I'm not great at saving money. I've only had this channel for a month now, and I've already done 3 hauls in that time, which is a bit ridiculous actually. Like, I love shopping and I love doing hauls, and it's just something that I need to get better at is not spending money. So I'm gonna try not do any hauls for a little while, which is kind of sad because I really do like shopping. I'm gonna just try and focus on other things and not spend money. So I have the $5,000 in my bank account. as one of my goals. And then the other goal I have under money is continue working the retail job I am now. So that's like all of the goals that I have written down for 2020. I hope you really enjoyed this video and got maybe some ideas of, you know, things that you could have as your goals, or just learn a bit more about kind of my growth and where I'm heading with everything, and so you can follow on the journey next year and just, yeah, sort of just know what I'm working towards. So I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I hope you're having a really good day, and I will see you in my next one. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Alright, thanks guys, see ya.